That story. Now, the debate's getting the most buzz online today. One of the most discussed stories is the return of music videos to YouTube. After months of wrangling over royalties, YouTube's owner, Google, and the body that represents songwriters have reached a deal. But the financial terms have not been released.
The deal with PRS for Music allows for premium music videos from the likes of Beyonce and Britney Spears to come back onto the YouTube platform in the UK. So as of today, tens of thousands of music videos will be coming back onto the service, and this deal will last for several years. It goes until mid-2012.
The exact amount they get paid will be a factor of a number of different things. It's a lump sum agreement that we've come to, so it will depend on how much music is used. Well, we're not divulging the commercial terms of the deal, but it's an amount of money that both sides are happy with.
Well, joining me in the studio this evening is Dominic Hawken, a songwriter who wrote E17's hit Stay Another Day, amongst others. And on a Skype video call from Athens, singer, songwriter and producer Calvin Harris. Calvin, good evening to you. You've been tweeting about this today. You think it's a good thing the deal's been done?
It's got to be a good thing. It's got to be good. I mean, before this agreement was reached, it was like YouTube was putting on a massive festival but not paying any of the bands. I think there's always been a real arrogance with YouTube, and their whole business relies on other people's content, on other people's entertainment. I think not paying those people is just kind of blind arrogance. So I'm well happy this deal's been done.
You are in a position to speak from many angles on this, but you're a recording artist now, you're a performer, I suppose, primarily, so you're looking to get some royalties when your work is played. Do you not accept the argument that the web and YouTube plays a part in promoting your music, in spreading it around the world?
To be honest, I think financially, to most artists, this is going to be like sweet shop money. It's not going to be anything substantial. I think it's more the principle of the deal, and the fact that YouTube have admitted, or have kind of met PRS halfway, admitted that their website relies on artist content. I mean, if you take away music from YouTube, you're left with nothing but skateboarding dogs, and that's all well and good, but I think it's good of them to admit that the musicians and people who make the music form such a massive part of YouTube's revenue stream from advertising and all that kind of stuff. But I think as far as artists go, I mean, personally, I can probably expect something like 10 pence from this deal. I'm not expecting mega money, but I just think it's, as a matter of principle, it's a good deal to be done.
Why did it take so long to fix it, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, you know how these big American companies are. They don't like being pushed around by the smaller companies like the PRS. And the PRS, I think, have done a fantastic job standing up for artists' rights, standing up against a company like Google, which ostensibly is, you know, this charitable, friendly organization with lovely fluffy cushions in reception. They're actually not. They're a big corporate company, and they try to rip people off. And PRS have done a great job at standing up for artists.
Calvin, great to talk to you. Thanks for joining us on the line there from Athens. Dominic,
cheers.
What do you make of this deal? It's taken a while to sort it out, hasn't it?
It has. 6 months in the making. They lost the original contract in January, or the original deal that was inked. I'm not exactly rolling out the flags, to be honest. It's good that people are making money for royalties on songs and so forth that they've written. Clearly, YouTube are making money from the advertising. Therefore, people should be paid for if they provide the content. However, the deal, it's impossible to tell how much money is involved, what the deal
really
comprises of.
The idea is that stays secret, is it?
Stays secret. According to Google and to the PRS, they're saying we never normally make our deals public. I mean,
So how does it work at the moment? I mean, the E17 song will get played on pop stations around the world. Do you get a little bill, a few pence, every time that happens?
Yeah, absolutely. The PRS collects those royalties on my behalf.
And they send you a check,
and they send
right?
me a check once every 6 months.
Is that going to happen with the YouTube deal?
Supposedly, yes. The YouTube deal is slightly different in that there's a blanket lump sum, which we don't know how much. That covers all of the payments to everybody. YouTube then basically chonk up the number of plays everyone gets, send it through to PRS on a regular basis, and they cut up that piece of pie from the money and distribute it through to the artist. However, I mean, it could be a mere pittance, basically. It could be absolutely nothing. And the cynic in me can't help thinking that actually it was Google wearing the trousers in this match, basically.
Does it mean that there'll be fewer people taking your route of actually bothering to write music as a career, as a profession, as a means of making a living?
I wouldn't say that. The music industry is a fantastic thing to be involved with. There's a lot of other offshoots as well as fantastic amounts of money exchanging hands. But music has been devalued quite a lot over the last 10 years. You know, we've gone to free CDs being given away on the front of newspapers. The general cost of buying things has decreased. You can buy something on iTunes for 79p a single song. The artist maybe gets 20 pence of that, the label gets 20 pence of that. I think, you know, there's a lot more fun to be had out of the music industry rather than worrying about how much money you're going to make from YouTube.
Dominic, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Dominic Hawken for being with us. We're going to return to our breaking news story now.